It is the first hour of the AM report, and thank you so much for choosing us this morning. We start off this morning in Wepener in the Free State, where police have rescued Kamogelo Baukudi. The 19-year-old boy was abducted in Bloemfontein earlier this month while being transported from school. 5 people have been arrested during the police's operation, bringing the total number of suspects in this case now to 6. Let's now get more details around this story with Brigadier Motantsi Makhele. Brigadier, very good morning to you. Thank you so much for making time for us this morning. Just quickly, with the information that you have at your disposal around where the 19-year-old was found.
Yes, good morning, Aldrin, and good morning to the viewers. We can confirm that we embarked with an operation early hours of this morning in the Wepener area, where our intelligence-driven information took us. That's where we managed to arrest 5 suspects. 3 of the suspects were found on the road in one of the townships with the victim himself, and 2 others were found at the house in the same township. Present moment that they are being processed at Wepener police station, and we can confirm that Kamogelo is safe with the parent, and thus far we didn't observe any visible injuries, but he will still undergo medical treatment just to make sure that he's fine.
All right. And tell us about, you say that he was found with, I think, 3 of the suspects. Were they in the car? Is it known where they were driving to?
Information we have is that they were walking in the street, and our information led us to the specific road where they were. And after that, we went to a house where we believe that is where Kamogelo was housed.
Yeah. And is there any link that has been now established between the 5 as well as the police officer, the 42-year-old, who has appeared in court with regards to Kamogelo's disappearance and kidnapping?
Presently, as you'll realize, it's just hours after the arrest. The team is busy interrogating the suspects, and we anticipate out of the results of the interrogation, we'll certainly find out whether there's any relationship between them and the first suspect.
Yeah. And when the 5 were arrested, was there any resistance?
We didn't pick up any resistance, hence I say it was a smooth operation. And thanks to our technical support unit, which managed to track the specific area which these people were residing or were located at.
Yeah. Are you able to tell us, Brigadier, how far would that be from where Kamogelo was last seen or where he was abducted?
Wepener is almost 80 kilometers from Bloemfontein, so it's far. I think it's 2 towns in between. It's developed, then it's Wepener, so it's very far from Bloemfontein.
All right. And then the last update that we saw in terms of reports was that there was a 7 million rand ransom that was made. Is the police able to confirm this and whether or not any money had been paid to the suspect?
These are the details which will be ventilated in court. It's safe to say that during our operations, the center where we were operating from, there were calls which were coming in, including the calls which were directed to the mother of the victim. We know that during this time, people take advantage. So there are several calls which were made, which will be certainly tabled in front of the court as soon as this case makes its way in court.
Are you able to share with us the nature of those calls?
As I say, it's an information which still need to be processed because it's calls which were made to the parent of Kamogelo, and there were some demands, and some of them we picked up that it's just people who were taking chances.
Yeah, and can you confirm the 7 million though?
The 7 million issue, it's something which was in the social media and everywhere, but it's not something which, as the police, we can confirm.
All right. With the 5 suspects that have now been arrested, when are they expected to appear in court?
We'll remember that the case was remanded for the sergeant who was arrested as the first suspect to appear in court on Monday, the 30th of June, and we expect that they will join during that appearance.
All right. And during this period now that you have the 5 suspects that have been arrested, 6 in total, a police officer amongst them, the sergeant that we just spoke about, Is there any additional security that will be afforded to the family from the state?
We leave that in the hands of the team after assessing the circumstances and the situation and how far is the investigation. I think there will be people who will know exactly if there's any need to do that, but I think that's something which we'll have to work around.